This is the YouTube algorithm. You can't see it, I don't know, I was gonna put a picture up there or something. It's what brought you to this video, and it's what controls this entire platform. From every search you make to every video you get recommended, it's the backbone of this website and controls how it functions. But believe it or not, many people, including me, find the algorithm extremely difficult to work with because of how unfair it is. Whether you're a YouTuber or not, I think that this video is important for everyone to watch. And no, this isn't me begging for watch time or anything. You see, I'm just a kid in high school and you're just some random person on the internet. We've most likely never met before, but somehow the algorithm has put us together, and it's the reason why you're watching this video. If you've been paying attention to any YouTube news recently, lots of YouTubers such as MatPat, Tom Scott, and others have quit, and it's all thanks to the piece of code that we all call the algorithm. The algorithm acts as a barrier between a creator making content and the viewer seeing that content. I could make a video, put hundreds of hours of effort into it, and it could completely flop. You upload a video after video, putting your greatest amount of effort, only to see every video fail. It's incredibly demotivating to see the content you've made do well and then just completely flatline. It's almost as if YouTube is trolling you. People tell you to change the title. That doesn't work. They tell you to change the thumbnail. That doesn't work. They tell you, oh, just give the video some time, it'll blow up. It doesn't. You wonder, what am I doing wrong? Everyone around you says your editing is great, your voice is good, your thumbnails are good, but why am I not seeing these improvements? Let's take a break for a second. A recent study by the Harris Poll showed that 30% of children from the ages of 8 to 12 want to be a YouTuber. If you really think about it, that's a lot of children. Currently, there are 110 million YouTube channels that exist on the platform, but only 320,000 channels have surpassed the 100k subscriber milestone mark. If you do the math, only 0.29% of YouTubers have made it to the top. And when you realize this, the dream of being a famous YouTuber quickly fades away. It's no wonder that so many people quit YouTube, because there are so many people you're trying to compete with while trying to make better videos. Retention, click-through rate, and impressions. You've probably heard these words regurgitated many times across countless YouTube channels, which begs the question, do these stats even matter, or is it just another useless metric? Everyone says that to make viral videos, you need to make good content. YouTube tells you this by spewing out a couple of different numbers. People say that for a video to be successful, you have to have a good click-through rate, good retention, and good average view duration. All of these things stem from impressions. Impressions are the time people see your video's thumbnail. How do you get impressions? Well, you can't control that. It's all up to our greatest enemy, the algorithm. The algorithm also keeps creators inside of a trapped box. We can't experiment with different kinds of content because we know that if we upload something that's remotely outside of our niche, the video will flop and it won't do well.
My name is Moyo. I'm a Brawl Stars YouTuber. I've been making little video essays kind of things at the beginning of 2023. I have around 50,000 subscribers.
Your channel depends on how the game's doing. If Brawl Stars doesn't release anything for the next 2 years, then Brawl Stars content on YouTube is just gonna fade out, and it's just because everyone is gonna be doing the same thing basically.
Yeah, I get that. But then there is there's gonna be other games that are similar. You're not going to get the same amount of, I guess,
you'd have to create a new channel completely from scratch.
100%. A new channel, maybe even just transition on the same one. I don't know how that would work. Probably not that well.
Yeah. Creating a YouTube channel from scratch is incredibly hard for someone who is new. It's taken me over a year just to get 800 subscribers. YouTube isn't an overnight success story. For some, it might be, but for most, it takes a lot of time and effort to achieve something as difficult as YouTube success. So here we are, stuck in this perpetual loop of trying to please the algorithm. And we do this while we try and carve our own space on this vast platform. Every day, we pray to the algorithm gods to bless our videos, because at the end of the day, we don't control if the video does well. A video about Mr. Beast that only took me a couple of hours to produce can suddenly become the most viewed video on my channel, while a video about AI shorts, a huge scam on YouTube by the way, doesn't get any views at all. It makes us wonder, is all of this for nothing? You might wonder, why not just create content for the joy of it? Well, that's the problem. When we first start YouTube, we're fueled by the hope and passion that something will come out of this. I'm sure many of you watching this have had a YouTube channel when you were younger. I for sure did. And let me tell you, looking back on it, was some of the most cringe content I had made. But at the time, I wasn't doing YouTube to grow. I was doing it because it made 11-year-old me happy. But eventually, the desire for recognition and growth inevitably creeps in. We've all thought about what it would like to be famous, and when that day will come. But then the reality check hits hard. The statistics, the analytics, they all become a puzzle that seems impossible to solve. The click-through rates, the retention, average view duration becomes the only thing we look at, and we become so engrossed in this that we forget about our original purpose, the reason why we started our channel in the first place. And then we fall back into the trap of checking YouTube Studio. We check our analytics every couple of hours from the time we wake up to the time we go to sleep, and this either gives us a great dopamine boost or a quick way to ruin the day. Don't look at your audience as if they're just numbers on a screen. Every view, every subscriber, and every like is a real person somewhere in the world interacting with their content. It's easy to look at a video and say, oh, it only got 1,000 views, but you have to realize that that is 1,000 people watching whatever the hell you're rambling about. Could you imagine 1,000 people coming to watch you as you stand up on a stage and talk about just random stuff? It's easy to think that the algorithm wants you to fail, but having this kind of mindset steers us away from our goals. It makes us believe that we are failures and we won't achieve anything on YouTube because we always want to see the best results. It's important to look at our analytics, but it's also important to look at them objectively, whether they're good or bad. Don't get mad at yourself because your video didn't perform well. Look past it and just try to make better videos. That's the beauty of YouTube. The algorithm makes us believe that we are all failures, but believe it or not, my friend, you are not a failure. People will always be there to judge you, but don't judge yourself. Whether you want to be a YouTuber, doctor, or engineer, you should focus on your passion and dreams. If you want to be a YouTuber, start up by making a couple of videos. If you want to be a doctor or engineer, take some classes. Don't go into YouTube thinking that you'll be famous. Do it as a hobby and then turn it into a career if it works out. Because one day, we're going to be old and we're going to be weak and we're going to be laying on our deathbed, and at that moment, we will be regretting the things that we didn't do in our life. Thanks for watching.